I want to apologize for not filming enough this past week. We officially moved on Monday, and it went really well, but just with all the moving that I've done and unpacking this week, took a toll on me. We've also had issues with where we moved from, and then I got a really nasty headache from smelling in paint fumes. So it's just been one thing after another this week, and this is our second move with our youngest, but he didn't remember the first move. So you never really know how to expect, you just don't know how your kids are going to react when you move. Obviously Jacob being 10, he knows it's not that big of a deal, but the baby's just been acting really off this week, and I know it's the new place. I also know it has to do with me being busy and packing and moving stuff over and not being able to give him the quality time that he needs. The first couple of days, he was running around like he was on like candy, like he was just crack. He was just crazy and everything. Now that we're settling in and the house actually looks like a home, his tantrums have been building up a lot, and they're very frequent. And with me trying to unpack the house and remember what to do for Jacob this week at school, it's just been building. And I really feel like my head's about to explode. Being in a new home, you're trying to figure out, what do you do about disciplining and where's timeout, and our home's 2 floors. And so normally I would put him in his crib, but I have to walk upstairs. And by the time I get him upstairs, has the, disciplinary effectiveness worn off, And do I want to do that, 5 to 10 times a day until he irons out? So my brain is compressed with so much that I can't figure it out. I can't think, can't process it or do anything, even on a subconscious level, because there's nothing left up there right now. Just talking to you guys right now, I'm just exhausted mentally, physically. And as an introvert, you need time just to downtime. And I haven't had any of that this week, because when we're done with family time, Chris and I have time. And then I haven't really been able to do that very well this week, because I've been falling asleep, trying to get the baby to sleep. So it's been a very rough week. And I am, pardon me, come to the conclusion that that I need lots of ways to relax. There are times where working out and exercising is exactly what you need. There are other times where cleaning your house is very therapeutic. It's not often I get to this place, and when I do, I hit a brick wall, because I don't know what to do for myself. I don't, people will be like, just go out and have a cup of coffee or have alone time and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, that's not me. That doesn't work for me. Chris helped me out a little bit, my husband, today. The baby fell asleep, and we just put him on the couch, and I got to go up the stairs and, just not think about anything, not do anything, no responsibilities, and it was very therapeutic. But there's got to be something else that I can do that I can either do by myself, or does it require him having to watch the kids. And I need to figure it out quick, because with the baby, this is just going to happen frequently until he moves out of the house. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got this week, guys. Just been rough. we're tired, and our emotions are getting the best of us. So thankfully tomorrow's Saturday, and Chris and I have already talked about just decorating our tree and getting that done. Thankfully the Christmas presents are coming in finally, and things are starting to feel a little bit more Christmassy, but with all the stress from this past week, it's kind of dampening the mood, and trying to get past that is another roadblock that I'm having. I actually felt really good this morning. Felt like I had gotten past yesterday, and with the baby being fussy off and on today, it's just I'm right back there where I was yesterday. So hoping we can find something to do tomorrow as a family to enjoy each other's time. I think getting out of the house is probably going to be one of the things we're going to need to do. Chris has a work Christmas party tomorrow, so we have lined up babysitters for that. And this will be the first time we've gone out without the kids since my mom was visiting, and that was in October. But it wasn't exactly what we needed. It worked for us at the time, but having like an hour by yourself or 3 hours is just, it's undescribable. I mean, as moms and dads, you guys know how that feels. So Chris and I are going to really take advantage of tomorrow night and actually enjoy being out, and try not to worry about the kids with new babysitters. But the good thing is that one of the girls is the daughter of someone that Chris works with, so I feel confident and comfortable having the kids stay with her and her friend. But it's still not easy, leaving your kids. You need it, and they need it, but it's just still hard being away from the kids. So being a stay-at-home parent, whether you're a mom or dad, is not for everybody. And those who choose to work instead of stay at home should not be criticized for that choice. Some people just cannot handle it, and it's okay, But for those of us who do stay home, the same kind of applies to us as well. People should not look at our job as easy, where we just sit at home all day and do nothing. Let our kids running around amok or whatever. I will say that, staying home with Jacob when he was the only kid we had at the time was very easy, very laid back, easy kid. But it's still a job. It's still work. You still have responsibilities. Your spouse still comes home and needs you as you need him or her. And so I would not change what I do. I'm very happy to be a stay-at-home mom, even though it may not seem like it some days. But that's just because it was a really hard day, and I struggled a lot trying to figure out what to do to make everybody happy. And the end result is that you may not be able to always make the kids happy. You do have to make choices. For their well-being and for your own well-being, your own sanity. So respect is very important on all counts to all parents. Whether we work or we stay at home, it's a tough job. So feel free to share your struggles, what's going on in your life with your kids, whether they're old, young, medium, wherever. What you're doing to help yourself through the struggles and the hard times. just reading a book or exercising, what works for you to help you to stay calm and to collect yourself and find balance again. I do struggle a lot with balance, so it's a learning process, but feel free to share and hang in there. We need to start a support group. I'm sure there's one already out there, but anyways, take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.